Deep in a sunny forest, beneath the heavy shade of a towering tree, lounged a bear named Bramble. While the rest of the forest bustled with the sounds of animals preparing for the day, Bramble simply sprawled out, eyes half closed, hoping someone or something would bring him his next meal. He watched as the squirrels darted back and forth, storing nuts for the coming season. Birds pecked busily at seeds, and rabbits nibbled clover and roots with quick, diligent movements. But Bramble, content in his comfortable spot, dismissed their efforts with a lazy wave of his paw. Day after day, the other animals watched Bramble's idleness with growing frustration. Gathered together one afternoon in a quiet glade, they came to a silent agreement. No one would leave Bramble scraps or food. If he wanted to eat, he would need to work for it, just like everyone else. The next day, Bramble's morning stretch was interrupted by a loud, echoing grumble from his belly. No berries, no roots, not even a stray acorn lay within reach. Bramble's discomfort soon turned to irritation. He peered between the trees, searching for any sign of his usual handouts, but the forest remained quiet and distant.
Why is there no food today? Where is everyone?
As the sun dipped below the treetops, Bramble's hunger drove him from his shady spot. Wandering through the shadowy woods, he soon caught sight of a golden beehive dangling from a high branch, its honey glistening in the fading light. He crept closer, belly rumbling with anticipation. But just as his claw brushed the hive, a vigilant bee zipped from the entrance. With a swift sting to his nose, the bee commanded,
"Move along, lazy bear."
Bramble yelped and stumbled back, paw pressed to his face.
Ouch, that hurt.
He moaned, anger flaring for a moment, but hunger proved stronger. Night after night, Bramble returned. Each time he neared the hive, the bees swarmed, buzzing warnings, and sending him dashing away, empty-pawed. Finally, one starless evening, Bramble managed to snatch the hive down and devoured its sweet contents, a victorious grin spreading across his face. But soon after, his grin faded. His stomach clenched and twisted painfully. The honey had been tainted. Moaning and clutching his belly, Bramble slumped against the tree. From the darkness, the wise bee returned, settling gently beside him.
Laziness brings its own punishment.
The bee said quietly. Bramble stared at the forest floor, realization dawning. He'd been so unwilling to put in effort that he'd brought all this trouble upon himself. From that day on, Bramble changed his ways. No longer did he doze while others worked. Instead, he joined his neighbors, gathering food, sharing in chores, and discovering the simple joy that comes from cooperation and honest effort. And so, with time, the bear found harmony within the forest and within himself, learning that diligence and kindness brought him much more than idleness ever had.